Just different.
So, imagine this, fellas. You meet your new chick, take out on the first date. Now y'all into this talking phase. Y'all trying to see what it is. The worst thing you could do is apply too much pressure. The second worst thing you could do is not apply enough pressure. So what you got to do is kind of like find your balance and kind of try to apply the perfect amount of pressure. So that's what we're talking about today, how to apply the perfect amount of pressure. And we're going to talk about some examples of applying too much pressure, some personal examples of not applying enough pressure, the consequences of that, and the type of women that you should apply pressure to and how to gauge that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about all those type of things. Reggie has no idea what we're talking about today. So he just figured out just now.
I just found out the
Threw him
topic
right into the-
just as he said
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
All right. Welcome to Terry Rosen Podcast, man. Brought to you by Killer Cocktails.
You already know. Same old shit, just a different day. Killer Cocktails. I finally reached the point where Killer Cocktails is becoming exactly what I wanted her to be when I first started my business. For those who don't know, I started during COVID. It was supposed to be me selling gallons for events and household gatherings, but I had to dumb it down a little bit just to make it more plausible
Tell them about the egg.
for me. Right now, my sangria and my eggnog is going for the holiday, which eggnog is only seasonal for the holiday.
Fire.
So you can only get it until January 1st. Amazing, incredible. Like I've honestly had a lot of people tell me that they don't like eggnog,
Hate it.
which here's a candidate right here, which I totally get. I mean, I'm not against it at all. I honestly am not a fan of eggnog myself by itself. But the way that I do my eggnog, when I spike it up, when I add all my ingredients,
Fire.
it's different. It takes it to a different level. It thins it out. It's not thick. It's fire.
It's
Y'all.
a cheat code.
Yeah.
With the crushed ice, I was
Fire.
ready.
Fire. He said, but it is one of those boozy, get you ready drinks that don't get you hungover, not too much liquor to give you a headache, nothing, just something that you can keep in your fridge.
It's one of them drinks that, like, if you know what you're doing, you finna fuck your bitch all night. But if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you're gonna wake up. It's gonna be the next day.
It's gonna be the next. Yeah,
You're gonna be like,
you done
damn.
fucked up. Like you
gonna
missed
fall
all
asleep.
of
You
what
gonna
you
fall
want
asleep on the
text.
pussy.
Like, yeah. So it's definitely one of those.
I was
But
asleep for like 4 hours.
when I first dropped Killer Cocktails, I wanted to just do gallons. Now I'm at the place where I can now. So that's what I have to offer. So starting December 1st, Killer Cocktails is back. I'm undecided on my menu specifically, but I'm getting it together. I want to do the fan favorites naturally. So of course the sangria will stay. The Douce Demon will stay naturally. You was gonna ask about the Douce Demon.
I was gonna ask Boogie what the favorites was because he know.
Yeah, it's definitely Douce Demon. Rail and Boogie know that best for sure. But yeah, shit. So Killer Cocktails is back. I've been laying low for a minute. I'm getting my shit together. So December 1st, gallons only.
Killer Cox around the clock.
Killer
This nigga Terry was
Cocktails.
finna try to steal my shit out
He was.
I was not gonna. I never said that before, and I'm never gonna say
Low
it.
key,
'Cause it's
he's
your line.
never said
And if you're
it.
absent, it's not gonna get said because it's your shit.
I might say it.
for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I don't know.
that. Thanks,
But
guys.
Killer Cocktails is Chicago's favorite aphrodisiac. That's the new tag.
Ooh. Look at you.
I do this shit. Let's take attendance real quick. Real is here. Shout out to Real. I guess no applause. I don't know.
Hey.
Kev is here. Raimi is here. Raimi the writer
Shout
Shout out to my co-host.
who helped write the season.
Yes.
Boogie is here, of
Y'all
course.
already know.
And then we got a guest in the building, man. It's a familiar face. It should be a familiar face to you. If it's not, FC
You need to
Network's
fucking
very
watch
own.
A Man's
A
Perspective.
Man's Perspective, very own.
You know
My
it.
boy Jones, man.
Jones is in the
Introduce
building, and I'm the
Talk
first
to him.
guest. What a pleasure.
Aw.
I was so excited. I feel like I'm famous right now.
Yes.
That's lit, man.
I love this.
That's lit. That's lit. Talk to him. Tell him
Oh
what you
yeah,
do.
I already
who you are.
know. If you don't know, you should be following the podcast page, A Man's Perspective. Follow me on social media, A Man's Perspective. Personal pages, 7 Day Weekends with 2 Z's. The number 7 Day Weekends with 2 Z's.
Get your old page back, nigga.
I'm trying, man. They ass is not listening to me. But
I thought they gave it back. Then they took it
And he
again.
got it
Took it
snatched
again.
again because he like talking shit in comments.
Oh, that's me, Reggie. Damn.
And
I gotta
I
get it
spelled.
together.
You know why they did it? They took me away because I said ho, but I literally spelled it H-O. I thought I was getting away with something by not putting the
Now
E
you
on
gotta
there.
put H0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah.
But
Too late now.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, man. Y'all tune in to the whole FC network. Y'all gonna be in tune with all of us. Let's get it.
Absolutely, man. Definitely a pleasure to have Reggie on the show. We're gonna have some more FC Network people on the show.
Definitely.
Before it's over, we're gonna have some married couples on the show. We got some surprises for y'all. We got some surprise guests that I didn't even tell none of the crew about. I just want them all to be surprised.
This nigga just loves surprises.
Wow.
I love surprises. I love being surprised too. Just a tip for anybody. A lot of y'all be in my DMs. I like surprises. Foodie with the booty?
No.
No foodie with the booty.
No foodie with the booty. I haven't had a chance
Motherfuckers
to
ate
go out to
Thanksgiving
eat.
all week.
Yeah, no, for
Right.
real. Like
So
I've
no
been,
foodie with the booty.
I've been eating, sleeping. Like that's it. Like no foodie with the booty. I have not been out to eat.
So foodie with a booty, what you eat? Where you get it from? Who house you go to?
So no, I go try new restaurants.
I'm talking about
No, he's talking about Thanksgiving.
Where did you eat?
Oh my God, let me
Foodie with
tell
a booty
y'all.
was at Cuz crib, Aunt crib.
No,
Who crib was you at?
so
Who the fuck you go?
I
Don't drop the address on
had
this bitch.
no, definitely not. I experienced something the past weekend where I couldn't necessarily partake in Thanksgiving in regards to like my family. So my friends like came through for real. Like all my friends, like it's so crazy looking at my friends now, and I'm like, damn, y'all adults. Like we all adults. Like my friend is fucking engaged,
Wow.
and like
Congrats.
she did Thanksgiving at her house. And
She
I was
grown
just
as hell.
like, you grown as
Like,
shit.
when you
Like
get-
you did
when
the
you start
whole
hosting?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
And she's like, bitch, I made everything. I'm old.
Wow.
You're an adult.
Cajun
Yeah.
turkey
Not an
from
adult.
Popeyes.
You're an adult.
Hey.
Like, damn,
next
but no.
level.
And
She's
then
also
my
not a mono. She's a traditional woman.
yes, she is.
I love her.
Yeah, she is. Yes. I need to find
Hey,
it.
is it a coincidence that she's a traditional woman and she's married? But engaged?
She's engaged.
Just she got chose, is what you're saying. Somebody
Basically.
chose her.
Somebody chose. Hey, just so
Hey.
happened.
Somebody did choose
Somebody
my
chose
friend.
a traditional woman to be a wife. I'm just saying.
Yeah, cause she liked to cook. I can't tell y'all the other things.
Does
Cause
she
she
like to
finna
go?
get married. But I'm telling y'all, don't think so surface level. Anyways, yes. Moving on.
Okay. Yeah. So today, applying the perfect amount of pressure. So how do you know? This is my first thing. Doing too much. That's usually the biggest problem. Doing too much too soon. Doing too much for somebody who don't feel that way about you yet. And doing too much could be calling too much, trying to get too much attention for somebody who's not willing to give it.
That's crazy. You say that's worse?
That's doing too much is worse.
Doing too much too soon, you say is worse?
It's worse than not doing enough.
Oh, okay. So we got different opposites. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm just saying. I'm saying doing too much is worse than not doing enough. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and I think doing too much too soon is not worse than doing too much too late.
You
that's
saying
my
doing too much
perspective.
too late is worse.
Yeah, like applying pressure when it's too late is worse.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Specific.
yeah.
That.
I'm
'Cause
not. I don't know if I'm sold on that just yet. If that's gonna be worse.
Sell us. Fuck it. Let's jump there right now. Let's go.
I mean, oh, fuck, what? That's not how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, like I just pull my dick out or something.
I
Come
mean,
on, let's go.
not the unwarranted dick pic.
That's not how this supposed to go.
But I honestly, just from a woman's perspective, I just think that you see what I did there.
what you did there.
I just think that for us, well, for me, I can't talk about all women. For me, in my experience, when a man does too much too soon, I get it. Like, it's me, you know? So it's like, okay, I get it. But I feel like that can
Ego.
be more so,
Cocky as hell.
it could be, like, there could be a conversation about that.
Right.
Like, I feel like you can halt that when it's too soon. I feel like when it's too soon and y'all don't have no history, y'all just started talking, I feel like he's just doing what's in his nature. He's just doing what he sees to be my worth. He like, oh, you're a catch? I want to get you. It should be a conversation where I put that to a halt, where it's like, yo, you know, my schedule be wild. I'm a mom. I got a toddler. You be calling
Do whatever
at the
turn
wrong
you off, though.
time.
Right. Do it every
If
time.
it'll turn me off if I have this conversation and then you don't take heed to my conversation. So if I tell you like, yo, I'm a mom, you be calling late and like my baby sleeps with me. Like I can't answer the phone. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be sitting up in the bed on the phone with my baby, like whatever. If
Question.
I tell you that and then the next 2-3 days you blowing my line down
'Cause I
again at
know,
the same
I
time.
know niggas not trying to hear that shit.
at all. And
I
I,
know
get
niggas not
that.
trying
But
to
you
hear
have
that
to respect that.
You better go
And that
stand in that
really-
closet and talk to me.
And that, see, no.
You better
and
go
that
stand in
really
that
comes
bathroom and talk to me.
and
man.
that's how I start weeding niggas out. It starts from the very beginning because it comes from respect for myself and respect for my kid and my situation.
gonna
Call
sleep.
me in the morning. If I be
some
like,
sleep.
yo, 9 o'clock, after 9 o'clock, that's it. Because my kid is, I'm either winding her down or she's already asleep. Shit, I damn near be asleep.
Right.
So it'd be like, if I tell you that, you have to respect that.
Okay.
If in any instance that you show that you don't, now I'm irritated. Now I'm annoyed. Now you this nigga that's doing too much.
Yeah.
Now I damn near don't even like you.
Because I know you personally, I know that that's true.
Yeah.
Right? Like you
Yeah.
know, get it. Shout out to Creed. We never shouted out Creed on the show before.
Yes, we have.
Shout out to all the kids.
We have shouted out Creed, but shout out to all our babies
Shout
for
out
real.
all
All
the
FC babies.
Definitely.
Shout out to all the FC babies.
Yeah.
But because I know you, I know that that's true. But I know that a nigga who don't know you is gonna like, what? You
That's
can't
why-
talk at night because you're asleep with a child that's
And it's
not
like,
an infant.
you're either gonna
It's a
believe
walking,
me
talking
or
child.
you're not. You feel what
I
I'm
know
saying?
niggas
But
not
that's
gonna believe
really
that
the
shit.
diehard truth. My
Yeah.
kid sleeps with
Well,
me.
if a nigga told you that, if a nigga was like, yeah, I got a 4-year-old, you know, whatever, but like I can't talk at night because she be sleeping in bed with me.
I feel like from the standpoint of a parent, I would understand. Whether you lying,
would you
that's on
believe
you.
him, though?
Yes.
You would believe him. Okay.
Because whether you're lying or feel the need to lie on your kid, that's on you.
Yeah.
But being a parent, they probably would try to lie to me like that
Yeah.
because I would believe.
Facts. Like I say, I know it's facts, but it sound like game though.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the slippery slope with dating. A lot of shit will sound like game. And when you come
Yeah.
across a person that's honestly honest, it's like, bitch, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah,
like some
that'd be a hell of
Like,
a gray
damn, I don't know.
area.
Is you in the bed with your baby or your baby and your baby daddy? Like, what the hell? I don't know. So, like he said, coming from somebody that, so if I'm talking to this person, I want you to get to know me.
Yeah.
I want you to believe that those things are true.
Yeah.
You probably won't know that I was really telling the truth until you get more intimate with the situation. But if you believe me, that's on you. If you don't, you don't.
But this is how you want to jump in on that.
Question for you. Was that always not a turnoff, or as you grew up and got mature, I guess, now it was more of a understanding that you were correct, but maybe when you were younger, was it, if a nigga applied too much pressure, was you turned off by that?
I
in your
feel
younger
like
years?
younger, no. Because younger, I wouldn't, like, we didn't know, like, it was applying pressure. I think it was just getting attention. And I think, like, as a young woman who's cute and, like, you know, I got a nice body and, like, blah, 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 like, I like the attention.
I thought you just got that ass.
Nah, you tweaking. I was way thicker. Well, no, not thicker than this. This is the thickest I've ever been. But I was thick before I was skinny.
Oh, okay.
I went through depression.
So you didn't buy it. I'm joking. Go ahead.
If anybody listening to this right now think that my ass is purchased, go to hell. That's all I gotta say. I ain't even got nothing else to say. I don't know what else to
this
say.
ass at Harold.
I don't even know. This is cornbread fed, baby. Like, I don't know what else to say. But
About this ass at Waffle
I
House.
can't say it's always been a thing. I think too, like, when I was younger, I didn't date a lot. I went kind of like from relationship to relationship.
Are you a monkey branching?
And when I was younger, yeah.
For sure.
So it was like I didn't have the time where you just swing from relationship to relationship.
I
So
gotta
it's like
hit-
I didn't have that period where I'm
It
like,
sounded a little disrespectful.
damn, this nigga irritating.
Like, it sounded
And
lightweight
I was-
disrespectful.
And I
little
was always
blackface.
dating niggas that I knew. So this nigga naturally wasn't irritating me by calling my phone. Like,
Yeah.
we probably always talked on the phone, or we probably always, but now that I'm an adult and my lifestyle is a bit more constricted, because like I said, my kid is just going on 4 and she won't sleep in her room. There's nothing,
so-
like, I'm working on that.
For sure.
And there's nothing I can do about that. Right now, my boundaries are I can't be.
So let me jump in on that real quick. So, like, let's like compare that to applying pressure too late. 'Cause you said that's worse.
That's
so
worse
why is
for
it
me.
worse to apply pressure too late? Talk about
Because
that.
you have history with the person
Okay.
and they are too entitled.
Okay.
They expect you to get them another chance. They expect you to accept what they have to. And that's another thing. I'm not a grand gesture person. Like, I hate grand gestures. So when niggas trying to get back in with me or apologize or blah, 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 whatever the case may be, I'm not a grand gesture person. I'm a small steps person. So when a motherfucker trying to, like, get, for example, right now, got a nigga, started dating him after I had my baby. It was on and off for like the last 1.5 years. This year, I just been kind of like, nah, nigga, not consistent enough. I just can't do it. This nigga come at me like, oh yeah, let's get a room at the Champagne Lodge for your birthday.
Out of nowhere.
Nigga, who? Who?
But do you
No,
think
this
that's-
is now. My birthday
Okay.
that's approaching
So
now.
let me ask you a question. Do you think you were like opposed to it because like Champagne Lodge birthday? That sound like let me get some pussy. That's what that sound like.
That's
right?
one reason why I'm
But
against it.
Let's say it was a grand gesture that didn't benefit him at all.
No.
Still no.
No.
Okay.
No. It's an absolute
Well, I guess it
no.
would benefit him on the long term.
Because you would think
But
that exactly.
It doesn't benefit him like
Right
like
now,
Grand
it
Lodge
wouldn't
champagne
matter.
shit sounds like let me get some pussy.
Yeah. So for me, it was kind of like
For sure.
it was like we barely spoke all year. Like I really barely. I haven't linked up with him since April. We don't talk on a regular. Like, and it's like, nigga, a hotel room? No, like no. Cause for me, that's just like you expecting to just be like,
Yeah. To hop
let's
in
just
your
get back
face.
cool. This nigga asked me for a kid.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you.
Asked
I'm
you
damn near.
for-
He
Yeah,
asked me to have a child. Yes,
Motherfucker, just if I ain't talk to you in a
You got
minute,
good genes.
I do.
if I ain't talk to you in a minute, and you just slide back in and like nothing ever happened.
Even for a man,
I'm
right?
kind of low key. Like,
Fuck are you doing? What do you take me for?
Yeah,
I'm a little
especially
offended.
Asking for shit like I ain't even gonna say that.
Nah,
I'ma
I'm not
say
even
it.
asking
Fuck
because
it.
if it's
I
been
ain't gonna say that. I'm
check it out
saying.
because if it's been enough time that we ain't talked with no communication and
Don't
you
come
jump back
asking
in
for no favors.
and you're not explaining the absence like what's been going on.
Yeah.
You try to pick up where we left off.
it's not gonna work.
Especially if that period it was like kind of out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck you think this
You
is?
cool? Is you
Yeah.
cool?
So I guess it depends on how it ended, but for me, a lot
Yeah,
of
for
shit
sure.
just fall off. So if you come back out of nowhere and like baby steps and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
it's cool. If you go do the grand gesture shit, because I think it's a word that I've been trying not to say, but I'm saying thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
When you apply too much pressure, you look thirsty,
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
and looking thirsty not good on a man, a woman, or nobody, right?
Mhm.
And that is what it is. But like I've had a situation where somebody like we've always been inconsistent. We never had anything serious,
Mhm.
and she just kind of jumped back in out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Just jumped into double dutch shit, and I'm like, gee, there's no explanation, but it's at the same time with me, it's kind of like I'm a friendly nigga.
Mhm.
So like if you just jump back in and you're not saying like I want to do this,
We
we're
just cool.
And she
Yeah.
texted me like the type of flowers she like
Mhm.
out of nowhere.
Man.
She's like, hey, just in case you was wondering, these are the type of flowers I like.
See, I take offense to that type of
Too
shit.
much pressure.
Wondering what? Like, what was I supposed to be wondering? Like, you think I'm just sitting here laying in my bed like, huh? I wonder what type of flowers this bitch
I mean,
like.
sarcastic.
Like,
but and for me, it's not too much pressure. Like,
She
oh
just
my
wanted
god,
some flowers
I
right
feel
there.
like I like the heat is on. It's just like, nah, you like, nah.
Yeah,
yeah,
low key,
she
bro.
definitely kind of take you for a lame a little bit. I won't say a goofy,
Nah, I don't
but
think
like
that at
a
all.
little bit. She like, I don't know, like, but bitches don't be having no game either. So it kind of sucks. Like bitches don't be knowing how to get back in. See me, boy,
Gok 3000.
I be no.
Okay.
Are you? You're sick.
My bad. Go ahead.
I be like, them the fucking them texts y'all be seeing on Twitter.
Oh, the
That be
text
me.
thread.
That be me. I know that like I really fucked up, and I see that now. But
So that's game.
But in the
Wow.
meantime of seeing that, I see that you was really the one for me. And speaking of one,
You say if you see you the
January
one for you?
1st, and
how long
like
was
I
this
be
text?
going through the shit.
How long did it
It
take?
don't
you
be
to-
long.
It don't be
I'm
like long.
poetic. I'm really like I'm wordplay K.
Y'all
I
ever
don't
got
gotta-
the text so long that you have to
that you
click on
gotta
it
click
to see
the
all
arrow?
of
My bad.
If you gotta do what?
You had the text that so long that
gotta
you gotta
click
click
the
the arrow to see the whole
Like
thing.
it come in a paragraph, and then
but you gotta go
click
down
on
a
it,
little bit?
and
No.
then no,
It's like it come like
it
it's
come in
short.
one paragraph, but there's an arrow at the
And
end.
then you
have
click
to
it and
click
it be
the
like,
arrow.
The first time I
You ain't never
No.
got one of them. Them
No.
bitches.
That
is
shit come
insane.
roll out like a
Oh my
goddamn-
God.
I seen that shit, I was with
I
this
haven't
nigga.
seen one of them in years.
My baby
I
mama
haven't
sent
seen
it
one
to
of them
me.
in years.
So I
shit.
read it. I say, bro, what the fuck is this arrow? And I clicked it, and it went to some whole other
Boy,
shit.
it
I
opens
say,
up
bro,
a book.
I've never seen this shit.
opens
a
up like
day
your,
in my
like,
life.
Hey, what if
notepad,
it took you
like-
to your notes app?
No, damn, yeah, that's what it looked like for real.
Damn,
That's
that
really
could.
what it do.
It
That's
did.
damn
It
near what
damn
it
that
It
do.
was a
It's
long
insane.
ass note.
It's
It's
so
really
long.
insane.
Like it's so long.
I didn't
Yeah.
even respond to all that dumbass shit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna read
Of
this
course
shit.
not.
I don't even
But
read
I
that.
definitely
true. Let me ask you a
Good
question.
or bad thing, I don't care.
I'm sorry.
No,
cut
go
you off.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Do you base the amount of pressure you put, the amount of pressure you display on a woman? You know what I'm saying? When we say pressure, this is a positive thing. This is
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You
Can
know what I'm
we
saying?
listen? I was gonna say we kind of should have started with that.
yeah, because
So let me do
feel like
my
what I'm saying.
little.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
look.
Are we gonna back it up?
Okay. Okay.
Back.
First of all, what is pressure? Okay. By definition, pressure is the use of persuasion, influence, or intimidation to make someone do something.
Intimidation.
Now, naturally, by definition, that sounds really terrible. It sounds like coercion. So we're gonna drop the semantics. That's Terry's new favorite word too. I
He
have to throw
definitely
that in
been
there.
saying
He
that
been
shit.
saying that shit so much. We gotta drop the semantics, right, and define what it would mean in the dating world. So pressure in the dating world
So I got tired of my shit.
would simply be courtship and consistency. It's making that person feel appreciated, valued, wanted, and invited. I think that pressure is going from if you want to I want you to. Okay? Nowadays, women say apply pressure or move around. Niggas move around because that shit sounds very intimidating. So we're here to give y'all pointers on how to understand that applying pressure is not a bad thing until it is.
If you want to start doing the fucking intro monologue, just
I
say
was
that.
gonna ask you that
Just say
earlier,
that.
but like I didn't want you to feel
fire.
slighted, you know?
You fucking Cam Kimball around this bitch,
fire.
like
You know?
what is going on? Like,
So you know, every now and then maybe I can do one like once a month.
just let me know
Okay,
before the show.
okay, I'm excited. All right. But
all
yeah, so I think that we need to help people understand in the best light, like why applying pressure is not a bad thing.
Because I feel like Black Twitter gonna understand what we mean.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
nobody else.
Nobody
is.
else. They're gonna be applying pressure. Like, what do you mean?
With that definition of pressure being said, Reggie, do you base the amount of pressure you put on the woman? Do you base it on the stature of her or how you feel about her?
How I feel
So
about
the stature of her being like, this a raw bitch.
it. Yeah.
Fuck how I ain't saying I like her a lot. I ain't saying this, but this a cold bitch. I gotta come correct. Or do you base it off of, I don't give a fuck if she a 6, a 10, or off the charts.
I like
I
her.
like Shorty. And I'm finna do everything. I'm finna put out every trick in the book because I like Shorty. And she
Or-
might be a 6, but I like her though.
Or do you base it off of how much do I got to do to get this pussy?
I don't even think like that.
Yeah,
For all my other
ain't gonna
niggas. For all my niggas that think like that. Fuck you talking about.
You can't get tired of Boogie. I love Boogie.
Bonding with Boogie.
But now to answer the question, I'm finna change my answer. If I'm being real, initially it's definitely the stature of her because that's what caught my attention in the first place. And so if she raw aesthetically and is my type, I'm instantly in my head. I'm like, oh, I gotta come correct. Because
but talk about the point of that though, because that's when you see her.
Yeah.
But you could text somebody for the first 5 minutes and that
And
can
be like,
completely
oh, hell no.
oh, this bitch is.
yeah,
she
for
one
sure.
of those, like quick.
Yeah, if we had that conversation,
And it might be when you meet the bitch. You might meet her. I gotta stop saying bitch once. It might be when you meet the
We
woman.
definitely need the bitch counter back.
We need the bitch coming back.
Yeah.
Don't look. I get it from you. Look, it might be when you meet her, the first conversation y'all have, you might be like, yeah, she one of those. She just all about aesthetics. She ain't whatever. But go ahead though, do your thing.
nah, for sure. I'm glad you said that too. So if I meet her in the door, just to be clear, in the door, aesthetically pleasing, my type, in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm finna apply pressure. I'm finna come correct. That conversation happened, and now that I see your aesthetics is also your personality, it's like shit. I'm low key disappointed. So now I damn near won't even move forward because at this point, you know what I'm saying. I was a young nigga. I'm gonna still do what I need to do to hit. You know, Boogie. If that's the answer you was looking for. But I'm older now, so if I peep that's who you are, it's like a disappointment. It's like shit. I'm like, all right.
You don't even get to the
I'm a
point
dub
where
now.
you don't even get to the point.
I will move forward, but it's no pressure though. It's just like, all right, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, it'll
Whatever you
damn near
wanna
be
do.
casual.
You
I ain't
can-
gonna
You can
apply
smoke me, bitch. I don't care.
facts. I agree
Alright.
with that.
But with the other chick though, so you saying it's gonna mainly you saying it's based off how you feel about Shorty.
Basically, yeah,
Okay,
That would
Okay.
determine
sure.
how much pressure you apply. Okay.
for sure.
that's fair. Cam, what you think? You applying pressure based off the stature of the nigga. So damn, this nigga 6 man off the bench for the Bulls.
No.
Or he's starting for the Bulls.
No.
Okay, chill. Look, this nigga just that nigga. He worked for Def Jam. He the head A&R at Def Jam. I know you in the music. No again. Is it
That was a
still no?
specific
You see
guy.
how the nigga try? Yeah, I know
I'm
you.
just trying to see what you
I
went
know
to.
you're the music.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
you-
AR of the,
whatever
of the
you went,
Def
whatever
Jam.
type of nigga you went to, that's impressive. Like this
Right,
nigga,
right.
you see that? Okay, let me just put it like this: you see this nigga, and without knowing him, without knowing his personality, you see this nigga, and he's impressive to you. Whatever the fuck that looks like, whether he fish for a living, I don't know what the fuck you like. But look, Fisherman of the Year, he's impressive. So, do you base it off of that stature, or do you base it off
No.
of how you feel about the nigga, how much you like the nigga?
I base it off of how I feel about him and how much I like him. Just simply because I know from experience that what you see is not always what you get. So typically if I see a man and he literally can look from top to bottom like exactly what I want, I'm not like applying pressure, like no. But if I do get to know this gentleman and he just so happens to be like what I was looking for, like when I saw him, oh, now your personality is matching, you're a gentleman, like you, oh shit, like, oh, then I'm gonna apply pressure. And
That's like, okay.
apply pressure for me mean like, I'm like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm more of a mental, like pressure applier. Because like, I like to like I'm gonna send you shit. Like that got to do with
Cam, I just peeped. Cam gonna play with your mind, cause just like she just said with the whole getting niggas back shit, that just tied right together.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Rewind the tape.
What did I say? But no, seriously.
You don't want to hot too hot. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Go
I
crazy.
cannot
Do it,
stand
do it,
you.
do it.
But
I'm trying to make
anyway-
sure you're good. I don't want the mic blocking your face. You know,
I
you're kind
forgot
of
what the
cute.
hell I was saying. Not kinda. You just tried to sprinkle that on there.
Fake decent.
I see what you did there. Fuck. I don't even remember what I was saying. Yes, so I'm a mental pressure applier. So like I'm getting to know this man. I know what he does for a living, or like I just know things about him that I need to know. I'll start sending him shit that like I feel like relates to him, or things that I want him to read, or like shit that's like, hey, read this. Like you said you were doing this later, or you were going here, or you were gonna do this. Hey, I'm a horoscope ass bitch too. I ain't gonna lie.
So just for clarification, you applying pressure once you decide that you
Once
want
I
to,
decide that you are worthy of me liking you.
you're gonna start to mentally stimulate.
Yeah,
him.
I'm good morning. Hey, have a good day. Like, what's up? Like, hey, I saw this. It reminded me of you. I'm sending this to you. Hey, look at this. Oh, you said you was going through this. Read this scripture. Like, oh, you said you're going through. Oh, here, look at your horoscope for the day. It
Hey,
say nothing but positive things.
you know
Like,
what's
keep your
crazy?
head up. Like, you know.
This the
all
crazy
of
thing
that.
about pressure. Exactly what she's saying that she would do. If you really like a chick, it would be the dopest shit ever. And if you don't, it would
It's the
annoy
most
fuck
annoying
out
shit
of
ever.
you.
Hands
And
down.
that's the
Damn.
difference. We're
And-
gonna get to that. I don't want to jump to my cheat
No,
code
for
of the
real,
day, but that's big right
But
there.
then
G.
it goes to say, and
Damn.
I don't want to jump into Cam's corner either, but like you gotta know the difference. Like you gotta know how somebody responding to you to know.
We gonna
Like
dissect
you
all
this
this
too
shit.
much.
Let's go.
Let's break it down.
I done had opportunities where I was well, not opportunities. I done been in situations where I did like the nigga, and I now looking back, okay, yeah, I liked him more than he liked me. You know, because like I'm sending you these things, and I'm being positive, and you just like, oh, thanks, like. Nigga, send me something
Exactly.
positive back. I will beat your ass.
Exactly.
You don't ever send me nothing. So you know, eventually you back and be like,
Hey, and that's my other question.
I'm always,
Listen,
and you never.
either one of y'all can take this question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even talking on this. I'm just asking. I'm just picking y'all brain. Look, do the amount of pressure that you apply to somebody change based on the amount of pressure that they're applying?
Yes.
So, if you're applying pressure and you feel like if you get to talking to somebody, you feel like they applying hella pressure. Do they make you naturally? Because everything is kind of cat and mouse naturally. Do it make you kind of fall back a little bit, or if you see that they kind of like not doing a lot, do it make you like turn the heat up?
The thing is, cut the fucking games. When you really want to fuck with somebody, even if you're waiting on them to apply the same amount of pressure that you want to apply, as soon as they do, you in there. Period.
I don't think it's games. I think it's human nature.
No, I don't think so. Because if I'm say for instance like this, and it's not even how I move for real, but let's just say it was, and I'm just being a woman, and I feel like being a woman means that I shouldn't go for the man, or I shouldn't like.
We don't like those.
This is hypothetical,
those.
Terry.
Nah.
That's why I said hypothetically speaking, because this is not even how I am for real, but I'm just saying. Women that go for the gringo, like dive right in.
Love them.
But you know what? I'm losing my
Go
train of thought. I
ahead. Go
can't.
ahead. Go ahead. Oh man.
Damn.
I don't even remember.
All right, ready? Bring it
I
back.
don't even fucking remember.
Through the amount of pressure that they apply, kind of, because to me, look, if you applying pressure like texting me every day, that might become our dynamic. I'm not gonna text you good morning because you text me good morning every day. Like I'm like, and it's not that I expect this now. I feel entitled. It's just that human nature. Like I'm just used to that. You know what I'm saying? So if you on me, I
But
kind of
not-
naturally
it-
begin to just.
It doesn't have to be the same way that I'm on you, though.
It could be in different ways.
It got to be in some way, though. Like
Okay.
if I'm,
It gotta be some type of
texting is
reciprocation.
what I like to do. So yes,
Right.
I'm gonna text you good morning because when I wake up and I roll over and I got my phone, you nigga, I'm fucking with you. Like I like you. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna text you good
So
morning.
this bring
naturally.
me this question because in most situations somebody always likes the other person more.
Yeah.
So in your situations, do the guy for it to work long term? Does the guy have to like you more, or do you have to like him more?
He gotta like me more for it to last.
I feel like for any relationship
Any
to last,
a man needs to
has
like
a
yes,
girl more.
absolutely, because a
I
man's
could be
thirst
wrong,
is different
but-
from a woman's thirst.
Nah. Yeah.
A man's thirst, but a woman's thirst
No, I gotta
make
gotta
you
be
feel
the
like you
man.
might lose your life sometimes. Like
Nah, it's not even that. It just make you feel like an option. You just kind of drop down
totem pole.
the totem pole.
Well, yeah. I mean, I
You gonna be there.
mm-mm. And then it's too like, I don't know. I've always been in more I have more situations with nigga applying pressure too late than niggas applying pressure too soon, and that's kind of
For sure.
crazy to say.
For sure.
What was your question?
My question to you: does the amount of pressure you apply does it change depending on how much pressure that they're applying? Like if they falling back, do you turn it up? Or if
No,
they
no.
coming
Oh,
to
okay,
you,
I
do you
got
turn
you.
it
So,
down?
so for me, man, this new guy that I've grew into.
I was finna say, I thought you that shit
What?
sounded like it was going so loud.
So loud.
Go ahead, though.
I looked right over.
I'm like, did y'all see me?
August outside. August.
the whole studio just
Reggie dropping this bitch. Reggie September.
come on, man.
August Alcidia.
Relax.
No, my first guest of the season. What's happening right now? Hey, we was gonna get viral after this. Come on, man.
The new nigga I grew into, I can use whatever, man. Nah, but this new person who I grew into, if I'm applying pressure and I'm not receiving it, I'm more so it depends on how long that's going on, but I'm gonna have a conversation about it. I'm a conversation type of nigga. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what we doing?
Right.
Because if I'm applying pressure and I'm not getting anything, that shit make me feel like a goofy. And well, to answer your question, I'll stop. I will pull back.
Yeah,
For sure.
there's my thought I lost.
You grabbed it.
Yeah. I'm
With a
definitely
ghillie
one of
shit.
those people that I won't say matching energy, so to speak, but basically, like if you matching if you applying pressure and I'm applying pressure, and we have met each other at the pressure, and then you stop,
That's so weird.
it's like nigga, I'm not about to try to do more. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
You know what's crazy? I don't match energy at all. I'm on what I'm on. If I like this bitch, if I like this woman, I'm gonna apply. I'm editing that too. I'm gonna
no,
apply
don't edit shit.
hella pressure. And if she don't match it, I'm gonna keep doing it until I don't want to no more. Then I'm gonna stop talking.
Oh
to her.
nah,
But
now you it's harassment.
I don't give a fuck.
Now this
No.
is assault.
Nah, it ain't no, it's not gonna go that far. But I'm saying like if I like her, I'm gonna apply the pressure I want to apply, whether she's receptive or not. And then when I want, it's over with. But
But this
if
is not
she-
like if she tell you like you need to relax.
Of
right?
course not.
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
no.
Just making
What's
sure.
in that cup? Look,
I'm
but
just what's in your cup?
if she is not,
Yeah.
let's say I'm not applying pressure. Let's say I'm not on shit, and she can apply as much pressure as she want. I'm still not on shit. Like whatever I'm
Yeah.
on when I meet you is what I'm finna be on. Like I'm not matching
Forever.
no type of
Yeah.
energy. Like I feel how I feel.
And that's
like,
why I go to say that motherfuckers need to realize when somebody ain't on the same shit that you on.
Yeah, you can't
because
make
it
nobody
can
like
get
you.
embarrassing.
it
Man,
can definitely.
and that's-
be
It can get embarrassing. And now you looking back and you like, damn, I was really on this nigga and this nigga was not fucking with me and I couldn't see that shit for looking.
Accept
And
this
now
is
I
key.
know this nigga be telling his homeboys that I was
And
geeking.
as far as accountability, you gotta hold yourself accountable for that.
Yeah.
You made yourself a goofy.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, because
That's why I'm sitting here like,
did.
nigga, you
'Cause
talking about you gonna apply and keep applying and
the
applying and
signs
applying
are
and
there.
applying. I'm not
You
doing
doing
that.
everything for this
I'm
person,
not gonna
and
feel
they're
like a goofy.
and they're
though. I was
giving
on what
you.
I was on. I'm chilling.
That's
I'm
real.
not doing that. That shit dead.
You-
The moment somebody make me
not gonna feel
realize
goofy
that
at
they're
all.
not
But nah,
fucking
you
with
know
me
what?
the way I'm fucking with them, it's
How
cut.
long do it take for that
And
though?
cut and
Let's debunk that though real quick. The whole feel like a goofy thing. Because if those feelings were genuine, if I was on you, I was on you. Regardless if you reciprocated or not, regardless if it was mutual.
yeah, definitely. I can understand
I
that
ain't
if
gon',
it
you
was
know.
if it was never any reciprocation on the other party's part. Yes.
Yeah.
But when you already done met somebody up here and then they just start falling back, I'm not finna keep applying more pressure.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's I'm not. You already said what you like. No.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. For me, I just ain't. I don't know. But let's say this. What's some examples of y'all? If y'all could give me story time. If y'all could give me some examples of y'all applying too much pressure and what happened with that.
God damn it. I got the stories, but it's like
I
shit.
know one of your
My
stories.
story really
And
ain't
if you
worth
don't
it.
tell the right story, you finna get 2 stories on this
Oh,
bitch. Because I
shit.
got a story
My story not worth
for
it.
on your ass that you was applying too much pressure on
This
this.
is what look what happened when you talk to your homies. Look at this nigga.
This
You ready-
nigga was
yeah,
a
yeah, my shit
goofy.
out.
Put your business right on the podcast.
I just fucking snorted.
Look, now,
Edit that out.
Now it look even more crazy because now I'm trying to think of more stories that I applied.
And if you don't still tell that
I got a few,
specific
bro.
one,
I
Let me
got-
think.
I got a
I'm
few
gonna
of
think of one. I'm gonna think of one. This is one girl. The moment I seen her, I'm like, this was one of those. Oh
You
yeah, I'm
gonna pay
finna come
for it.
correct.
Right, right.
I got 500 for her right
I
now.
think I know who you're talking about.
No, you
Go
don't.
ahead.
But that's probably what he talking about.
Go ahead. do your
Anyway.
thing.
So this
Finna
one.
see, nigga.
This is one shorty. Well, I seen her on IG and she was super cold to me, super cold. And I was DMing her.
Pause. That means she was a 6 or a 7. He really
When
liked
he
her.
threw in that to
When
me,
you
I
said
didn't want
that
to
to
say
me,
nothing. I was gonna let him
it's
keep
like-
going.
Hey,
I was
when he
gonna
said
let him
to
keep
me,
going.
but I've
But
been
when
cold.
niggas throw
She
in
cold to
that to
everybody.
me,
This
that
bitch
means if
cold
I
to
pull up a
everybody
picture
if I say
right
she
now, I
cold.
don't expect anybody else in this room to think she
No,
bad.
no, she
Except
super
To me.
I'm on
Oh,
accountability
God.
for me.
Oh,
and
God.
I
I
thought
ain't
she
want
was
to
bad.
interrupt them. I'm
I
just
don't give a
like,
fuck how y'all feel about
I'm like,
this bitch.
so he
She
not talking
cold.
about who I thought then. Never
She was
mind.
exactly what I was
Hey,
looking
look.
for in a
I'm not
woman.
that Max.
Look.
So I'm talking about she a 10 for sure.
I'm into
Go
that type of
ahead.
shit. Look,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
God. Nah, so me applying, I'm gonna try to keep this short. Me applying pressure. I was DMing her. She wasn't seeing that shit. Long story short, I wanted her so bad. God damn. I sent this girl. I sent this girl an email. I slid in her email.
For business. He bogus.
I slid in her email. She happened to see it, but we did link up. She was like, "Damn, I saw your email. That was cute. XYZ. Blah blah blah. We go on a date and shit." But then after the date, it was like it went cold. Like we would talk every now and then, but it was nothing consistent. It wasn't how I wanted it to be for my pursuit of her.
Especially on the email side.
Man,
You strong
man.
as
All
hell.
right, fuck that. You done with that story?
You
Yeah,
email
yeah,
Say that ain't the
yeah.
motherfucking one,
Email
nigga.
Tell them the one about
You email a bitch you
the
cracked before.
flowers
And they not
or
talking
whatever
back
you
to
sent.
The flowers.
The homie. The indirect through the homie. We ain't gonna go there. We don't
No,
wanna
I
go
really want to know. What?
there. you hit up
Okay,
the
just
friend.
say it. You
Wait,
can edit
wait,
it
wait.
out.
You hit the friend up
I
or
hit the.
some shit.
to
And
give the
sent
girl
her some flowers or some shit.
No, I think that might be the same person.
But
I
different
hit that
story.
too.
No, I think I hit a friend because this was actually before the email. I did hit the friend up to tell the friend like, "Hey, tell your friend to check her
Did
DM."
you send her some shit? Like some
Nah.
flowers or something?
If I sent it, I sent it directly to her
Okay,
at that point.
Mm.
But just to clear the air, nigga, we did. It just wasn't fucking.
Oh, he fucked. Okay,
Oh,
guys.
we dated.
Damn.
I didn't fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't fuck.
You didn't date. Fuck you.
I didn't fuck.
It's okay. It's old.
But they
age.
dated.
We
They
dated for
dated.
sure.
Hey, that
You
was a
date,
crazy
she
story.
skate.
But
Fuck his
as
about.
much as that was like, it might have been too much pressure for the situation.
Yeah.
I thought it was some player shit. I was like, I would do that shit. That shit didn't work. That shit, it kind of did work for the time.
It kind of did,
but it
you know,
kind of didn't. But
didn't
I would do it.
for sure. It
I
was
would
definitely
put
play a move.
It
It
was
was
some
definitely play
player
a
shit.
move.
He just
These
fucking
niggas
didn't work.
right here, man.
I mean, pussy ain't always the goal.
Right,
It
you
was
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
time. What else did he get out of it?
What else did he get out of it that
For
day?
who?
Pussy
daddy
not always
paid
the goal
for
because
who?
no cap. I still didn't care. I don't care right now that I didn't hit because I had real intentions with her.
You actually
I was
liked
gonna, I actually liked her. I was gonna hit eventually if we were together, but that didn't matter in the meantime.
Fuck all that, Reginald.
What you say? Fuck that. What a bun.
You failed.
Hey, when women on Twitter be like, niggas hate women, they just want some pussy. shit like that is gonna make them believe that
Wow,
shit.
don't push that shit on me, my man. I'm
That
just
is-
saying, man, you're wild.
That was said
Edit
by
that shit
Boogie.
out.
Hey, and I'm not saying
Edit that shit
no,
out.
I'm not saying bro hate women.
We
like
ain't
that.
editing
I'm just
shit.
saying that's why they think shit like that.
This is real Duncan,
niggas
This
by the
ain't
way.
nothing.
This is real Duncan talking, by the way.
Damn, my boy said this.
Tell us the time you applied too much pressure.
I feel like my story really don't matter or don't have
it matters.
much depth. I mean, he had a girlfriend. It's like me applying pressure, like he
come
was
on,
going to
Stan.
like, you know
us
what I'm
know.
saying?
You knew
you
you
know
had
he
a
had a
girlfriend.
No.
Okay, well, that
So
don't
when I found out he had a girlfriend,
You knew.
No, the fuck I didn't. When I found out he had a girlfriend, that 6 months that I spent applying pressure,
6 months,
it made sense.
a half a year.
Okay, I didn't
You
know that.
thought I was
Okay.
feeling you?
Yeah. It was after I had my baby. I was in a very
was drunk.
vulnerable
Oh,
position.
nah, you
we
know
had
what?
history.
That don't even count. You wasn't even in your right
Exactly.
mind yet.
Thank
He
you.
caught you
Was not in my right
postpartum.
mind. That's why I said my story really doesn't
Don't
count.
save
He
her.
caught you
She
postpartum.
don't want to be saved.
Yeah,
Don't
he
save
did.
her.
That's so sad.
You was depressed, going bald, looking weird.
Did y'all see Jones
Okay,
throw
no,
his
not
cape
too much
on?
on me. I was a real bad bitch after I had my
Did
kid.
y'all see Jones slip that cape on though?
Who?
Him.
Okay. Ah, you
Slip
funny
that
as
cape
hell.
on. Yeah. it's
Oh,
cool,
when he
though.
said that, I mean, I wasn't in my right mind. But either way it goes, like, yeah, like it was like me
That bitch-
trying to see this nigga, and I'm like, what you on? What you doing? Like, hey, let's do this. He lived outside the city. So that would be like his
was
thing.
traveling to
Like,
Champagne,
it would be
guys.
like,
Is it the Joliet nigga? You always fuck with niggas.
yeah,
This
this
is
is all
loved
different
this nigga from
years.
the
This
J.
the same nigga though.
She love this nigga from the J.
Hey, that's what that's
Okay.
called.
He
the
not
J.
from Joliet now. Hold on, wait.
Damn.
J, Illinois.
Y'all
didn't
doing
even
too
know.
much. He's not from Joliet. Like, let's not do
How
that.
long did he live there?
2 years.
He
It was
from
for a
the J.
job. The fuck,
His
like
jeans
no.
big as shit.
But yeah, most of my stories do be about him.
You a J girl.
I had a lot of experience with him. Yeah,
For sure.
he not from Joliet,
give
but he
me
from
a-
the suburbs. It's no better. Moving on.
For sure. Give me a story. Give me a
I'm
time
screaming.
where y'all didn't apply enough pressure. Looking back, like he's like, damn, I ain't do enough.
This is gonna sound so
Never.
arrogant.
All my
on my
bitches,
end.
boy.
Never.
Gee, this gonna sound
Fuck
so
you
arrogant.
talking about.
Like,
Never.
I ain't never fumbled nobody.
Ever.
Like it ain't
Ever.
never been. It's not one
Okay.
woman.
Give me a time where somebody didn't apply enough pressure on you. I guess that wouldn't even be a
Damn,
story.
always.
I would
Like-
lose my job.
Every time I'm dealing
I
with
would
no, I'm
lose
just
my
playing.
job in the NFL because I fumbled so
Multiple
many.
bitches, you say.
So many.
Multiple good women.
They would let me go
That's
because it's like,
crazy.
nigga, why have you fumbled so many?
There's
I ain't gonna
nobody.
lie. I be looking back in hindsight, feeling like I found people, but then I be remembering, like when I was fucking with her, I wasn't that satisfied. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Nah,
So
nah.
like,
It ain't nobody.
I fumbled. I fumbled. good
Nobody.
bitches.
It's nobody.
I
Yeah.
fumbled.
It's nobody that did it enough, and it's good that like
At least a handful.
This is the best time to have that view when you're
Yeah,
single,
for sure.
and you're not with anyone, because it's like there's nobody in my past right now that I would trade being single for. Be like, damn, I dropped the ball on you. Like you was really a good nigga.
Single and healed.
No.
Because your vision ain't distorted.
Single and healed, exactly. For me to
Where
be
you
like,
just
damn, let
passed
me
it
spin a
from?
block on you because I tweaked at the time, and I thought it was this one nigga. But then I tried to like, so he said while we was dating, I was a little younger. He said I didn't listen. I didn't. I was fucking young. So I tried to spin a block when you know I was more of a listener. And I was not the fucking problem.
Mm.
So no,
Yeah, no, I can't relate to that one.
never fumbled, never dropped the ball ever.
okay. I don't know, man. The niggas just pooting this bitch.
That was someone's
That was,
shoe.
that was
Oh.
that was Big Mama getting about that leather.
I want y'all to say some situation where women applied too much pressure and y'all almost got scared.
I was
Nah, I've
scared.
never been scared.
Turned off.
Turned off for sure.
Okay, so
I've been
let's
scared.
go.
I mean, I'm some stalking shit. I've been scared on.
That's
I was
that's
scared.
what it
I
is.
was
That's
just
applying
about to
too
say.
much pressure,
I was
motherfucker.
just
Yeah.
about to say,
I just-
That's applying too much pressure.
I've definitely
I'm
had
gonna
a
pop
chick.
up at your crib, nigga.
yeah, I've had a stage 5 clinger for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
The bitch was trippy.
Yeah. I had bitches on the porch at 5 a.m.
yeah.
That's so long ago.
I had niggas sitting outside.
Yeah, I had motherfuckers like I remember when I first started college and the bitch was stalking me to the point where the bitch I was fucking with I had a woman stalking me to the point where I thought the woman that was stalking the woman I was talking to was like, damn, why the fuck your phone keep going off? And I had to really show it like, gee, like Shorty's really I'm really telling her like stop calling me
Yeah.
and she won't stop. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was really crazy. So And I barely even remember details about her or why she was even that into me. I don't even remember.
You realize because there's no interest there.
That's how you know you.
Yeah, I
a
was
sick
just
ass
super
nigga.
uninterested.
Yeah.
Like,
So how it looked on my end, she wasn't crazy. It was just it got to the point because she was doing everything that I would want a woman I want to do.
Mhm.
So I'm talking about the
A
thoughtful.
woman that you wanted though.
Yeah, it was nobody at the time, like somebody who I would want.
You would want
The
her to do
actions
things
that
she's
she's
doing, but you
doing-
don't want her.
Right.
That bitch was weak.
So I'm talking about she doing all the sending positive stuff, sharing songs and all, but everything she's I'm like
share
it was a
songs.
little cringy.
Me too with
That
another
just hit
nigga.
my heart when you share songs. I
Yeah.
share songs.
too.
And like that's such an
Ooh.
intimate
Share
thing.
songs.
So,
Yeah.
but just imagine you don't like the person. So it's like
Yeah, that's what. Don't send me no motherfucking
damn.
love song.
So
I don't
it
like
got to the point I had to have a conversation
finna
and
block
tell
you.
her, like, cause she knew. But the thing was, before our relationship even started, I told her the dynamics that I was interested in, and she agreed to it. But
which was
of cour-
casualty.
casualty.
but you
of
fucked
course,
her raw.
fucking her raw, fucking her good, and
what she told
shit just flipped.
She started spazzing on you.
She didn't start spazzing, but her interest increased on her end. She was like super on me after that.
And it wasn't
even
really
though we
that- I
had
mean,
it wasn't
casual.
and that
That's
wasn't
what
that
it's
for
supposed to
me.
be.
So I had to revisit that conversation. Like, yeah,
You
and
remember
that was
when?
uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah, I ain't really on that or whatever, and it hurt her feelings or whatnot. But just the
Women, stop thinking that the coochie gonna change this nigga man.
and it was good coochie.
Temporarily, it could.
For sure.
But
Very
not long term.
temporary.
And like he said, it was
Very
good. And it still
temporary.
didn't change his mind. Because his mind
Yeah.
was made up. Because he came
Facts.
into the situation with his mind made up.
I
I'm
don't.
on what I'm
It's not
on,
gonna
baby.
be.
I'm on what I'm on.
It's not gonna be a woman that I meet and let's just say in my head I'm like I want some casual with her. That would never change. It cannot grow into anything.
It
I
can for
feel
me, but
that.
it ain't gonna be because of nothing that she do or no actions that she's doing intentionally.
I feel that.
It's gonna have to be like, damn, I'm getting to know her and who she really is a lot more than what I expected.
I feel that. If I start, if me starting off casual with a nigga, I can't graduate to anything serious.
Like what Terry just said, it was a shorty who I was casual with, and she turned out to be a dope ass person. But that didn't change my mind.
Right.
Valid.
Like, yeah, she's dope.
You know what though? For me, it'd be like in a situation I don't ever know if I changed my mind, but I have tried to spin a block like on some like, damn, she was actually kind of cool. And I think that's every time I've applied too much pressure, I think because for me too much, it's hard for me to say what's too much because like I say, I be on what I be on, so it's like, all right, if this bitch ain't budging, oh fucking well, I'm gonna stop talking to her, but I don't feel like that was too much.
budging.
Oh,
Coercion.
I got a question for you.
But I will say it's been times where I tried to spin the block and like Cam said with the grand gesture, a nigga trying to come back in the picture.
That shit irritating.
I don't know if I would try to
Save your
grand
dollars.
gesture, but I've had done gestures. I have like tried to get bitches back, and it was like they was not going, and I feel like I was doing too fucking much, and I was goofy as hell.
What does applying pressure look like for you? Like, what are you doing that in your head like this is applying pressure?
It depends on the girl and how I like anything that's like intentional that I thought about ahead of time. Because if I'm just doing it, just who I am, then that's not applying pressure. That's just me being me. And for some women, they could take that as like, damn, well, that's more than the last nigga was doing. So this nigga applying pressure. Well, I'm really just being myself. But like for me, applying pressure on my brain is like, damn, I'm at Mariano's grocery shopping. They got these flowers. Let me get these flowers and bring these flowers through. Like, or let me, make sure I'm sending. I hate texting. I hate texting. Hate it. So if I'm sending somebody a good morning text, you know what I'm saying? If I'm sending somebody songs, if I'm planning dates, I'm not a planner. If I'm planning dates, if I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, and I do dates. Like I date. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of nigga that's like, what you on tonight? You know what I'm saying? We might have a grand evening, but it's not gonna be like pre-planned. I got too much shit to do.
That's what you be
I
telling
can't.
bitches? Y'all gonna have a grand evening?
Nah.
Fucking London man.
But,
Britain man.
but like, you know what I'm saying? I
It's
feel
gonna
like
be grand time.
when I'm really like sitting
Fucking medieval man.
to answer your question, applying pressure to me is when I'm really sitting, thinking, plotting, like damn, let me put a smile on her face today.
Facts.
Okay.
That's applying pressure to me.
Hey, the last time I was putting a whole bitch on fuck that whole bitch. The last bitch I was trying to make her smile and shit, sending that bitch flowers and shit. Man, I'd do something to her.
Yeah, I would too,
For
Boogie.
real.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh.
I
No, he
stomp her
said,
ears together.
Fuck that whole bitch.
Fuck that whole bitch.
Yeah, I ain't even mean to do that all on y'all show.
You right.
This is where I got
It's just the
it
fact
from.
that I know what whole bitch she talking about, and
Fuck
I
that
stomp
young-
her
fuck
ass
that
together
young-
too.
Fuck
Fuck you
that
talking
young
about?
lady. Come on, we ain't dry.
Is this a FC beef?
Fuck that
Damn.
young lady. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, clap her ears together.
Fuck that young ma'am.
Okay.
I will definitely clap her shit.
What about you though? What you?
So applying pressure for me is it be getting on my nerves how much we alike. But applying pressure for me is damn near what he said is planning. I'm thinking ahead, especially flowers. Just a forward thinking. I'm being very intentional with the direction that and with the message that I want to directly send and indirectly send her. I want to. You're gonna be very clear. There will be no gray areas on your end on how I feel about you. That's applying pressure.
Yeah.
When she don't have to wonder about how I feel
Yep.
about her, I'm applying pressure.
For sure.
Yep.
It be shit like this. Like I was talking to a
Facts.
chick once and she got locked out her crib.
I thought you were gonna say locked up.
I definitely thought he was about to say jailed.
No.
I was gonna say, oh, you papoose?
She got locked.
I would hey, you took it.
You holding
Look,
bitches down?
She got locked out her crib or whatever. She had a little situation. So I had
broken her house.
This nigga.
no, I started went to go grab a lockbox. Or a chick was like, "Oh, I'm trying to go. I'm finna start trying to juice and go on this fast. Ooh, I'm on Amazon looking
for
up juices.
Yeah.
While we in the conversation, she's like, "Oh, I'm
Goofies
finna
in
start
their
juicing.
prime.
Ooh, I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, throw on speaker real quick. Let me look up these juices.
Facts,
Order some shit real quick. That's like for me. That's applying pressure. It's like I'm on you. Like everything you think, I'm thinking. Like everything you say, I'm on top of it. Type shit. That's for me.
I'm
That's applying
I'm
pressure.
listening for shoe sizes, clothes size.
That's me.
Like what?
That's
Oh, here we go.
I be in a nigga room looking at
If
sizes in
if-
his clothes.
Them
Yeah,
his
if I-
homie shoes.
I be in his
Them the wrong
clothes. Like, no,
size.
I gotta see what you. I
Them
gotta.
bitches the wrong
No, I'm looking
size.
at shit
I'm
that
just
you done
talking
had
shit.
on before.
I'm in the
Like
medicine-
I'm in there looking
I'm in the
at.
medicine
Oh, he just
cabinet,
wore
bitch.
his hat.
Oh.
Checking to see if you got some shit going on.
my God.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Fuck you
God.
talking about?
Boogie said the
I
medicine
definitely go in
cabinet.
niggas' cabinets.
Let me check this man
Hello?
cabinet out. That's just shit I'm going through.
What's
Fuck
going
the-
on? Is
fuck
you
them
cool?
shirts and them drawers
Gee.
on.
But no, that's my pressure. Like
If I make-
if I be at a nigga crib,
If I put in my phone, like in the notes section,
Reggie,
Okay.
it's the fire sign thing.
gee, I motherfucking have your name
What's
in
your
my-
sizes?
with the- and
your
I-
mama
and-
birthday?
as we go on in our day.
Your
I'm
birthday?
just taking notes on what you like,
Boy,
the place you
yes,
like to eat,
that's
all
me.
that type of shit.
For sure.
That's
applying
me.
pressure like
That's
that.
me. That's
For
and
sure.
next thing you know, you get shit in the meal.
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, you like, damn, what the fuck? And I remember you said you wanted that
Yeah, man.
Sherling knit blanket.
You got some more talking points for us, Cam? Before we get this
No,
Cam's
I
Corner?
don't actually. And Cam's Corner is very simple today. Ladies and gentlemen,
Keep it simple.
you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them.
Hold on.
You got to know when to walk away. And you got to know when to run. Cam's Corner.
That was
You want,
solid
you want me to drop a list?
for the episode.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Boogie finna drop the
Right?
poem. Let me do the cheat code first. So the cheat code of the day is this. You can't make anybody like you. So for the person that's applying pressure, for the person who just met somebody that they like, for the person who's interested, you cannot make somebody like you. And a lot of times we fall into spaces to where we telling ourselves we doing these things, we're applying this pressure just to show, just because I fuck with them, so let me go ahead and do this. I fuck with them, so let me go ahead and do that. But deep down, underneath the ego, you're trying to make this person like you. You're trying to make this person feel a way about you. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. A person will never like you for what you do for them. They might even grow to love you for what you do for them, but they won't grow to like you. And the problem with love is they might grow to love you, and the love ain't gonna do shit but make them want to keep you in their life. That don't mean you're gonna be in a position you want to be in. That don't mean they gonna have that spark in their eye for you. That don't mean you gonna have that reaction when you see them. That don't mean none of that shit, because that come with them liking you, right? And like and love are two very different things. Even in a long-term relationship, when you think about a long-term relationship, when you think about like and love, if you love somebody and don't like them, it's draining. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm attached to this person, but the spark isn't there. The romance isn't there. This is just a person that's gonna be in my life forever. But if you love somebody and if you like somebody and don't love them, you know what I'm saying? It's like empty. It's like there's a spark there, there's romance, we having a great time, but there's no connection underneath that. I would rather take the like and don't love because I can walk away from that easier, right? Because most situations are bad, but at the end of the day, you don't want to be in a situation where you're trying to make somebody like you. It's nothing you can do to make somebody like you. They're gonna like you for who you are, how you move, and that's gonna kind of come as they meet you and get to know you. And it's nothing you can do to change it. Absolutely nothing you can do to change it. And there's people out here who really like motherfuckers who ain't never did shit for them.
Mm-hmm.
While you trying to climb a mountain for this bitch,
Right.
for this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to climb a mountain for a motherfucker to get them to like you, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. So for anybody out there that's trying to, apply pressure to get somebody to like them who's not already feeling that way, stop.
Stop. Just stop.
That's
For
it.
sure. I got some
the
words
embarrassment.
for your audience with the whole topic of pressure and everything. This for the fellas. Y'all know I'm always looking out for the guys. Don't be afraid. I know we talking about pressure, looking goofy and all of that. Don't be afraid to apply the pressure. If you feel a way about a shorty, go ahead and express that. Express it through your actions, verbally or whatever. But once you see she not on the same type of time as you, and it's not being reciprocated or whatever, go ahead and dub it. But don't not do that so you don't feel like you think you being a goofy. Feelings is feelings. We're going to feel. It's regardless. It's okay to feel how
Human
you feel.
nature.
Apply the pressure. Check the temperature. If it's not mutual, then you can walk away. But don't not express yourself with the fear of quote unquote feeling goofy.
For sure. You got a poem for us about this shit? All right.
He was just playing.
Check out fcnpod.com. Check out all the podcasts. We got is this a representative from all 6 podcasts in the room? No, it's not. But from 4 of them, there is. You got A Man's Perspective. You got Terry Rosen Podcast. You got No Designer Podcast. You got Bonding with Boogie. You got Her Nut Matters. And also Provocative. You know what I'm saying? So check out all 6 podcasts. Check out fcnpod.com. What else we got? That's all we got. Killer Cocktails.
Foodie with a boot. Well, I ain't even started that yet. That don't count.
We out.
That's it.